Hello everyone. So this is my project I have just created in my college as my major project. So these are the files that have been used. So there's a main file and the main file contains the main logic. So before discussing that, let's go into how actually my project actually works. So we have to open our command prompt and we can actually do a Flask run that can manually run the Flask applications, and we can also do Python space main.py. So this is a traditional way actually how to run a Python code. When we press enter, the thing will interpret and it will show us all the results. So we have to just wait for some time until we get a decide.com. So this is a decide address that we want. Just copy it, go into any specified browser, paste it, followed by val. So val is nothing but it will just bring us to this page. And here is my page. It's very simple template that I've used for it because web development will suck up much of the time. So I just use a simple template. I have focused mainly on the background programming things, right? So here are my teammates. So here where I go, this is me. These are my teammates, and Facebook, Twitter, this won't work because this is just a template and we are a team and we do not create any pages for this type of things, right? So the next thing, if you want, you can click on get started and it will bring us to a login menu. So here the Python thing is full interactive, and if you want we can create our own account also. So in this case I'm going to create a new account for me. So let's say new, here new at the rate of new.com. Here there is no email, a particular email format that I have represented in it, so we can give an email. And for security purposes I'm not giving my phone number right over here. Let's go on sign up. So it's new at the rate of new.com. So it's done. So here we can actually drag and drop or click to browse our CSV file. I prefer the first option, to drag and drop. Drag, drop, done. Now click on submit. So here it will tell us upload is successful, and it will show the head of the dataset files. Head of 10 values means 0 to 9. Here we have 0 to 9 values, and here it's showing a describe. Just I used Python describe function to actually describe the values: count, median, standard deviation, min, 25, 50, 75 max values. The next step, we can actually submit, or we can actually go for analysis. So I wish to go to analysis to check if there are any redundant or null values in my dataset. So actually this dataset that I've used is a clear chart. I've just used this for learning, so there will be no null values. So here there are no null values to show, everything is 0. If there are any null values, it will show us, and we can remove all the columns that are having null values, or we can actually replace it with our own value, right? So there are no null values. I'm just going for the next step. So in the next step, it will show the correlation. Correlation is nothing but the relation between two variables, how much they are dependent on one another. So here it will show us the lowest correlation values that are in the particular data set, and we can go into the visualization page. Here we can actually visualize up to 4 graphs, starting from first graph to the fourth graph. So let's go and visualize 2 graphs or 3 graphs. Okay, let's visualize 2 graphs because 3 graphs visualization, I should enter all the values and it's a time consuming process. Excuse me. Select the x-axis. I'm selecting pistils, and in y-axis I'm selecting the year, and the bar will be scatter graph, and it is scatter graph, and the x-axis is pistils. Text size is 20, and we can also give our text color. Which color we want? I just want to give it with orange. We can also give our font, going with Times New Roman. Y values like revolvers, including with ears. This time let's give a bar chart. ideal. So I'm just using one hand, and x-axis will be revolvers RAV, and let's give size 30 with color pink, font serif. Now our graph is going to come within no time. So here are two graphs. First graph is scatter, second one is bar. You can see the difference in the sizes and then colors, right? So the main advantage of using Plotly is that we can actually use this type of functions. We can actually take a screenshot. You can see a screenshot is ready. So when we use Matplotlib and such kind of things, we have to actually print it, right? It is a somewhat difficult task when compared to it. We can actually crop into it, take a particular portion and take a photo of it, right? And we can pan, zoom, lasso select. We can do a lasso select right over here to select it, and we can also zoom in, zoom out, auto scale, and all the things we can do. There is also, and the next thing is that it's 100% interactive. All the points that we are viewing, when we hover over it, it will just give us the particular location the point is. So this is not possible when you use Matplotlib and any other things, right? So this is my application, and the next thing in my application is that I have created a security feature in it. Maybe it's not that much appreciable, but I think it's a bit appreciable. When we click on logout, it's just like a Facebook thing. When we click on logout and we try to go to the home page, go to the home page without logging in, it will just show us, please create an account and log in, and it will send us to the sign up page. And when we actually log in by using the credentials and we go back, like when we go back, and we can go into the home page. So without logging we can't navigate here and there. Once we log out, we cannot navigate at all. We have to log in again. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks very much.